Okay. We start now. Forms into variable. This is one. Our learning standard for today's lesson represent situation in the form of linear inequalities. So how do you represent a situation in the form of linear inequality? Okay, inequalities are used to describe the relationship between two quantities that are not equal. Diagram 1 shows a common warning sign on the road or highway. The warning sign is placed at an entrance of a tunnel. What is the maximum height of vehicle that can pass through the tunnel? As you can see here, the height ketinggian terowong is 4 point something here. You can refer that. Means only that have this and this height can pass through the tunnel. If greater than this height, biasanya dia ada susun dua. So this word diagram 2 when it is load and not load. So the relationship between the mass of an unload lorry, the mass of a load lorry and the mass load. So you boleh tengok dekat lorry lah. BTM is berat dengan muatan, BTM berat tanpa muatan. So the value of load BDM minus BTM. BDM 7,500 minus BTM 3,410. So this is the value of the load 4,090 kg. So thus the situation in diagram 2 can be stated as y less than or equal as 4,090. That is x and y are two representing two quantities with same unit. Okay, have a look at this example. Taufik want to buy some revision book, exercise book, at a book exhibition. Find the price of a reference book is 14 ringgit and the price of an exercise book is ringgit. The maximum amount of money Taufik can spend is 100. To present the above situation in an form of linear inequality. So let's X be reference books and Y equals to exercise book. You can use any letter to represent. So any variable. 14 is 14 ringgit times reference books plus 9 ringgit times with number of exercise book. The total must be not equal 100 ringgit. linear inequality equal to x plus y not equal, less than or equal x plus than or equal 100 can also be written as x less than or equal 100 minus 9y. Okay, this one, you transfer 9y to the right hand side. So here plus become negative or minus. Or 9y less than or equal 100 is 14x. Okay, this one you transfer 14x to the right hand side. So example 2, Hidayah want to buy mathematics poster. The mathematics room, small poster RM and large poster is 18.50 cents. Represent the poster an appropriate form of linear inequality if the L 150 ringgit. So same as just now. Let K equals small poster. Okay, for this example, the question use a letter K and B. K for small poster, B for large poster. So ringgit 50 plus B
Teacher, your voice is lagging.
So why we the slide is lagging?
Yes. Your voice is lagging.
Okay, now example 2. Can you see the slide?
Yes.
Okay. So for example 2, Puan Hidayah want to buy mathematics poster. Now okay or not? Okay tak?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. For example 2, the final answer, your answer cannot be in the form of decimal or fraction. Mesti dalam bentuk whole number. So you have to do something in order to answer in whole number form. So first, you change decimal number to fraction. Then, we don't want this denominator, so you times all with 2. So 25 over 2 times 2, then you can cancel out 2. 37 over 2 times 2 cancel out 2. 2 times 150 equals to 200. So this is the answer. The answer must be in the form of whole number. Cannot be decimal or fraction. So this is your homework. Self-practice 6.1a. Okay, this is our second learning standard. Make and verify the conjecture about the point in the region and the solution of certain linear inequalities. So how do you verify the conjecture about point in the region that satisfy a linear inequality? So in Form 1, you learn how to represent an inequality in one variable using a number line as in diagram 1. So in Form 4, we are going to use Cartesian plane. Okay, diagram 3 shows the type of region generated on a Cartesian plane when a straight line is drawn. Okay, straight line, you dah belajar masa form 3. So this is the equation of straight line, y equals to mx plus c. So this straight line, above of the straight line, we call region above. Below, then region below, the blue color. Same goes to this line. This line, y equals to h, the line that parallel to the x-axis. Above the straight line is region above. Below the straight line is region below. For the straight line parallel to the y-axis, so this line, this straight line, region, okay, the blue color is region on the right and the pink region on the left. So have a look at this example 3.
Teacher Umaira can join.
Cikgu,
Ya,
Umaira tak boleh masuk.
dah kan? Dah masuk kan? Dah masuk dah. I dah set. Okay, number 3, draw the straight line y equals to negative 2x plus 6 for x greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal 5. Then plot the point. Together got 6 points. Determine whether the point plots y equals to negative 2x plus 6, y greater than less than. So the first step, draw the straight line y equals to negative 2x plus 6. So first, write equation of the straight line. Draw table. Okay, this is the value of x. The value of x choose in the question. So then substitute the value of x into this formula like this to get the value of y. Same goes to this. X equals to 5. Substitute the value of x into the equation and then you will get the value of y, which is negative 4. Then you get two coordinate, which is negative 1, 8 and 5, negative 4. Then you plot these 2 points into a Cartesian plane. So this is point negative 1, 8 and this is okay. This is point 5, negative 4. Then you draw a straight line. Okay, draw a straight line. Then plot all the points given in the question. So this is the answer. Point 1, 4 and 4 negative 2 satisfy the equation y equals to negative 2x plus 6 because these 2 points on the straight line. Okay. Point 26 and 43 and 43 okay, satisfy the inequality greater than because above region. These 2 points berada di above region. For point 0, 1 and 1 negative 2, this point satisfy the inequality y less than. Okay. Next, example 4. Okay, one before the example 3, you draw the graph. Now, given the linear equation y equals to negative 3x plus 6, without drawing the graph, so determine y equals to either equal, greater than, or less than. Okay, to solve this example, you need to draw a table like this. So write the equation, then still, let's say, so this is the value of, so here, and then substitute x, the value of x, then you will get the value 0. Next, you compare these two value, y is equal to 0.25, that is y greater than, whether this one equal, then, okay. For example, do the same thing, substitute the value of x to 10, then you can compare these two value. 2 is less than 3. Then 0.12 satisfy y less than. Okay, boleh tak? Lagging lagi ke?
Tak di sini.
Okay, dia sengaja. Tengok kalau dia greater then greater than lah kat sini. If these two value less than, then satisfy y less than. So now for C and D, do the same thing. If the value equal, then that point satisfy y equal. So for D is greater than, so greater than negative 3x plus 6. So tadi dah tunjuk dua contoh. Example 3, you draw the graph and then you get the answer. For example 4, without drawing the graph, you need to do like this, using table. So that's all for today. So this is your homework. So today got 2 homework, which is self practice 6.1a and 6.1b. So before we end our class, do you have any question, girls? Ada soalan? Do in Maths 3, yes. Because this is chapter 6, so do in Maths 3. Any other questions? So if no, we end our class now. Thank you, girls.